Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome to the final episode of All the Mods 10 Unlimited Edition. Now, this has been a really fun pack to play. I will come back to it at the end of the episode today, but I feel like we are going to get the ATM star today, and that was the goal of the entire series. The main goal of the entire series was to play without using 3 of the main mods in the entire pack, right? And we managed to do it, to be fair. You guys did see that we did manage to do it. Turns out lasers are just insanely good. And if I was to do this again, maybe we ban lasers as well. I'm not going to do it again, though, because that just sounds like pain. So we're not going to do that, but yeah. Anyway, let's crack into it. Right, I made a whole room over here where, you know, it goes down here. And this is completely dark. If you press F7... Okay, it's not completely dark. Apparently, there's a bit of light coming from over there. But, oh well, doesn't matter. If we pop up here, turn the overlay off, because otherwise it's even more laggy in this world with that on. I saw it on the map before anything else. Come down here. There's a skeletal bee right there. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, right. So now all we need to do is wither... row. Why have we not got... I swear we... Oh, I was going to set one up ages ago, wasn't I? But... Okay, well, what we could do is... creature catcher. I mean, what we could do is we could go and maybe a horse? Maybe not a horse. That seems a bit mean, doesn't it? Sorry, sheepy. We can take a sheep with us. Oh, look, a rainbow. Nice. And what we are going to do is we're going to go into the minor dimension with the soul sand. Okay, we fall down. Didn't mean to fall down. I wanted to do this because it's quicker. There you go. And we could just make ourselves a wither. I might do it in like one of the corners. Actually, no, just do it here. Why not? I don't remember if the explosion counts. We could do that. And the wither should hopefully kill the sheep. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And then we can put the wither in there instead. So now we got a wither in a creature catcher. Love it. Right. Just getting it to give us a bunch of wither roses like that. We should have done this a while back, to be fair. In fact, I think we did say at the time we would like, oh, we should do this, but then we didn't. Let's chuck all of this stuff away. So this is going to turn the skeletal bee, which we did wait flipping ages for, by the way. We're going to turn this one. Oh, to be fair, we should check. Yeah, okay, that's a bit weird. We probably should put more of the hives down here. But yeah, let's bee cage. Use a sturdy bee cage. We do that. We could do that. And we could do that. There you go. I think it's a with... Wait, what is it for the withered combs? With the rose. There it is. I knew there was a reason why we should get a few more of these. Right, I'm going to nick a couple of the Omega upgrades from our allergy bees over there. And just stick them in here. Pop that one in. And absolutely spam it. What we want to do. Add that one to the list. Why did it get rid of that one? It's fine, whatever. Yeah, stick that one in. There you go. That's going to give us... Actually, we just need the withered combs, don't we? So that's that one done. There you go. With the compass. Good stuff. So that one goes right. I think it's there. And now all we need is the improbable probability device. And we're still running our Certus quartz. We still don't have enough. This thing's been going mad. And yeah, we still don't have enough. Okay, so I want to at least get one of these right now if I can. 64. One of the things that we did run out of, by the way, can I do a 64 or is it still too big for refined storage? Why is it too big? Stop. That's so stupid. Okay, 1M. 27. See, that one's fine. Yeah, we ran out of redstone, so I just put the ridiculous amount of redstone ores that we have from probably our lasers. I put those through the thing downstairs, which is getting us... If we have a look right over there. There you go. So this thing's mining that up for us with a really high level of fortune, which is really good. Now, one of the big annoyances, or the big, like, things that makes it quicker if you're using applied energistics is these, for example, this circuit slicer right here. I mean, we could just have, like, multiple of these machines, and then all of the stuff just goes into different machines and stuff, right? But what you can do with applied energistics is, because it's not, like, directional, the pattern providers instead of the autocrafters, the pattern providers, you can put circuit slicers all over the pattern providers. There's also this button right here which will auto export for you, which means it will bring it back into the system. You don't need an import bus or an importer in our case. So it's a lot neater to use applied energistics to do all of the applied energistics stuff, if I'm honest. But, I mean, you guys already knew that, right? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we do have enough stuff. I think we've literally just recently got enough Certus quartz. I did leave the CFK for like an hour or two, but still. The only thing we're missing is the redstone now, which we've definitely got, because we've got that amount already. So we could definitely get both of them today, which is what I was hoping for, if I'm honest. Need to leave it AFK for a bit. Oh, it's going to take ages doing the circuit slicer the way it is. I might redesign this after this one's done. After this batch of 1Ms is done, because we can't make 64Ks because it's just too big of a recipe, which is a bit silly, but still, it's all good. Right, I've made 3 of the 64Ms, so there you go. We can finally make one of these bad boys. 256M, which means we can finally make... There you go. 256M portable item. Flipping storage right there. I think it might have been easier for us to just do the MI stuff. Modern industrialization. Oh, well. This one is not going to let us craft it because it's too big. Again. There you go. So we are going to have to do, what is it? 1M. And then we have to do 81 of these. If we're allowed. Oh, we are allowed. Nice. Oh, we're so close to having all of the redstone. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to set that one off and then go... Might do a 5k or something. That might be a good idea. Is that everything? That is everything. We can do 81 of these. That is a lot of crafting that needs to be done, though. Like, there's 30,000 of the printed silicon to be made. So, let's go. Nice. Right, I'll be back when those are done, and we'll have everything for the ATM star. Hey, would you look at that? That didn't actually take that much time. It was probably like, I don't know, an hour or something. I did go out for a bit, to be fair, but still. There is the final thing, which is, funny enough, the first thing I got in my first series, right? Because we were already messing with modern industrialization at the time. So I did the modern industrialization way. Also, I'm pretty sure the 256mm portable item cells were not part of this recipe when I originally did this. So, yeah, there we go. Good stuff. There you are, quest complete. Now, this should be the last thing we need to put in here to get ourselves an ATM star. Now, I'm going to milk this for... No, I'm not going to milk it at all. We're just going to do it. There we go. Go. ATM star is being created as we talk. Fingers crossed. It's done. We got ourselves an ATM star. Now, we're not going to get the quest for it because we didn't do some of the bits. We didn't have them in our inventory, I should say. So I do kind of intend on doing a few more episodes in this series. Yeah, Nexium emitter. What the heck are we missing for this one? I have no idea, to be fair. We've done that one. Ah, we needed the quantum computer multi-threader. Brilliant. Well, anyway, obviously we've got to use this for something right now, and I'm going to do some infinite power because it is just really good, the infinite power. So if we do cell, no, what's it called? Cube. Yeah, that's the badger. So we need to make a creative energy cube, which looks like that. In fact, I might program that one in just because it'll be easier overall. So we want to do one of those bad boys. We should have everything for this as well, by the way. Ooh, yeah, there we go. So now, can we do creative? Yeah, there you go. Creative energy cube. I think it's 2 of these and the ATM star. If we go over to the energizer. Never mind, it's 4. Where was that one? Creative. It's coming in. There it is. Let's do 2 more of those. And what we will do is we'll pop it in like that. Now, this might be a little bit... I'll tell you what. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to program that in completely because I'm worried that if it's got a little bit of power in it, it will not work. So we're going to do something like this. Stick that one in. Now, we got any space anywhere? Maybe over here? Ah, there we go. Nice. Creative energy cube, the other version. That one right there. Go. Now, if we just jump down here, over there. Are you already done? The basic, ultimate. Creative energy cube. Capacity is infinite. Oh, I'm an idiot. I put it in the wrong place, didn't I? I was supposed to put that up. Yeah, I was supposed to put that in there. Right, let's grab the pattern out of there. And we can cancel that one, and it will give us all of our stuff back, basically. And then what we do is we put this one down here. You can tell that I've been basically playing this all day, and we've got a bit of brain fog right now, but as you can see right there, it does take 2.1 billion FE. We should be okay, though. I'm pretty sure. Bypass limit? Yeah, there you go. It's not too bad, is it? That's going to go all the way up, and then we can start getting rid of all of our power generation that we've got. Because this is literally infinite power. This is why I don't tend to go for making some sort of like weird, like really, really good power. Like the fusion reactor is actually really good from Mechanism. I don't want to do that because it's just effort that we will rip down later anyway because of the creative energy right there. So there we go. Creative energy cube. Whoop, whoop. Now, I kind of feel like what we should do with this is we should go over here and we should put it, if I come up here and we go underneath, we should put it up against this thing. First things first is we do bypass limit on that one, and then we stick it on. This one should be... Why have you got input? That's always confused me. What, it should always come with output as the on all sides, right? So that can now just output everywhere. Awesome. Nice one. Right, I'm going to take this time. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm gonna take that off there for now. And we'll hold it in our hand, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about this series. I probably should have done this with the ATM star instead of making the creative energy cube, but we got the creative energy cube now, so we are going to hold on to it whilst we have a little chat about this series. I've had a lot of fun playing this, I will admit. It's interesting. Now, I've been watching, and I have been for a while, I've been watching quite a lot of RuneScape recently, and in RuneScape, they tend to lock themselves because it's not really changed. I mean, it has. Old school RuneScape's changed, and so's regular RuneScape, but the game, like the core of it, has not changed in like the longest time. So people put onto themselves these like self-imposed like restrictions, and it got me thinking. I was like, oh, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should like do a self-imposed like restriction thing for playing all the mods. Also, I will say I was supposed to play this pack until All the Mods 10 to the Skies came out, and it's still in development. I know like people have been on holiday and stuff, so obviously that slowed down development a little bit, and it's not going to be out for a little while from what I got told. So yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to make this pack. It was sort of a pack that I was just going to mess about in for a while whilst we waited. But it actually turned into a pack that I really enjoyed. I really liked doing this. Putting a few restrictions on yourself, and you end up with like whatever the mess is that we've got right here. I really like when bases turn out like this, where it's just like a complete mess. That's just my style. I know people love to like build things into like existing structures and stuff, but yeah, usually those people that make videos where everything is like really neatly organized and put in like, you know, everything is built perfectly around it. Usually they spend a lot of time on those builds, whereas I like progressing rather than building. So that tends to be where I go. Although I did give myself a little bit of time to build the Borg cube. That was something that I've been knocking around for a while, making the Borg cube, because back in the day, I made a build. I think it was I called it the Porville. It was basically the Orville, which is like the guy who made. I was going to say South Park. It wasn't South Park, was it? It was Family Guy. Seth MacFarlane. He made his own Star Trek show because he's a big Star Trek nerd, and it was really good. I think it was better than Star Trek at one point. So. Yeah, he made his own show where he was like a starship captain, and it was really funny, but it was also really good. And they had their ship called the Orville, and that was what the whole show is called after, is the Orville. And I was like, I love that show. I'm going to make that in Minecraft. So I did in All the Mods 7 to the Skies. I didn't end up finishing that series, but I like making big ships and stuff, and they seem to be where my bases go. I'm a little bit annoyed at myself that I built it around the thing in there. I think I should have made it a lot bigger. Maybe we used the builder to completely clear a big, huge area in the overworld, and then we just have a floating massive version of the Borg cube. I would have loved that. I probably should have done it that way, if I'm honest. That would have taken a while, as I said, but I do think that this build was actually really fun, and I did enjoy making it. I mean, it turned out really nicely, I think. I think there's still more to be done with it, which that actually brings me on to the fact that I will have a world download for this. So if you are on the Discord, by the way, you don't need to be a Patreon or a YouTube member or whatever. You don't need to do any of that to join the Discord. The link for it is in the description of this video. So if you want to just chat about nerdy stuff like, Star Trek and, and, wow, Minecraft, first and foremost, then, yeah, head on over to the Discord. And there are a few channels that are in there for the Patreons and stuff. So if you do fancy, chatting with a load of people in the Patreons, there's a supporter area, which is just really useful for me because, I spend quite a lot of time making these videos. I spend probably 4 to 5 hours a day, every day for the past 4 years. I've done that. So maybe less than that, maybe 3 to 4 hours. 3 hours is probably the least amount of time that I spend on a video, I'd say. But anyway, yeah. Oh, that does remind me. Should we have a look at the statistics? That's another thing that we need to do. This took us around 6 days. I've had the world, I've had it open for almost half the time that I've been playing extra on top. That's funny. I was about to say, where's why are these two the same? These are never the same for me. 6.24 and 6.24. That's basically under a week. We did it in under a week. There you go. And we were restricted. So that's pretty good. That's not too bad, to be fair. I'm not a speedrunner, so that is the other restrictions that people tend to put on themselves, is like doing it in a certain amount of time. I've never really found that fun. I don't like the pressure, if I'm honest. Whereas like restricting the amount of things that you have to use your like problem solving like skills for it. But those people that do speed running like are just mental and are amazing. So yeah, there's loads of them out there. So go and have a look at those. But yeah, what I was saying was I've really enjoyed this pack. We've got the Discord if you're interested. On the Discord, we've got a like little channel where it's got all of my world downloads. So if you are interested, go and have a look at the Discord. There's a world downloads channel. You don't even have to have a chat with anyone. You could just literally come in, go to the world downloads channel, get the world download, and then you could leave if you wanted to. We've had a few people do that, which is absolutely fine with me. You're there for one reason, and that's fair. So there it is. But yeah, I've got the Patreon as well, which really helps because it means that I can continue doing this. And I'm not sure what we're going to do now, if I'm honest. I think my whole plan with this was, as I said, we were waiting for all the mods 10 to the skies to come out. It's not out yet. So we finished the pack and it's not quite out yet, which is fine. But it means that we have got a massive backlog of like things to play. I might go through there and pick out like the top 5 ones that I fancy playing. I'm going to add FTB to the skies or whatever it is. FTB Skies 2. There's the second one that's come out. People are raving about that pack right now. So I might have a go at that one. I know Pravin really wanted me to play it. So maybe we have a go at that because it looks like a good pack. I was a little bit burnt with FTB Ocean Block 2. I might have built up FTB Ocean Block 2 in my head too much because I loved FTB Ocean Block. It was my first ever pack on YouTube and I really, really enjoyed it. And then Ocean Block 2 was not finished when it came out, if you know what I mean. It was still being developed. And I came from All the Mods 10, which was still being developed at the time. And I knew it was still being developed. And I went into a pack that I thought would be finished. Or at least a little bit more like polished. And it wasn't polished. It was still in development. So that was it was just my understanding of how the pack was. It was just not there, I don't think. And it's kind of disappointed me a little bit. And that put me off FTB for a little while. But I might come back to it just because, like, FTB Skies. I remember the first one was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed the first one. I didn't finish it because we were playing other packs at the time. But I still really enjoyed it. I like it when a pack is a little bit more polished. But I also like it when a pack is not polished, but they tell you, like, oh, we're still working on this. Like the ATM packs. Just amazing. Also, the fact that you can just talk to the ATM team is just ridiculous. Like, you never get that sort of level with, like, other games out there. Like, you can literally go to the ATM team, like the ATM Discord right now if you wanted to. You could go into the Mods 10 chat. You could say something like, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And there'll be, like, loads of people in there, including the devs. Like, Safarov is in there. Like, you know, loads of people in there. It's awesome. Mitchell. So I want to say a massive thank you to those people. Ollie as well. Thank you to you. Even though I've been waiting for your pack to come out to the skies. ATM10 to the skies. It's not out yet, but no pressure. I'm just saying there it is. Anyway, I know this has been basically half an episode of me just yapping at you. So what I am going to do now is I am going to put a poll up, I think, on YouTube. it'll probably already be up on Discord. So another reason to go to Discord, because you get the poll earlier. And yeah, go and have a look, see what you want me to play next, because I will play whatever you want. I'm not playing another Greg Tech pack, by the way, because I'm already playing Star Technology. So don't say Greg Tech, even though I know half of you, now that I've said that, are going to say Greg Tech. And yeah, that's it. But okay, I've dug myself a hole now. Anyway, I'm going to call the episode here. This might be a little bit shorter than normal, this episode, but we managed to finish the star and get ourselves infinite power. That's just awesome, in my opinion. Now, I might do a cleanup episode of this where I get rid of... you know what, actually, before we go, I'm actually going to land and I will maybe go into cheat mode. And I've already put this here. Stuff in here. And what I was going to do is I was going to take my backpack off. I was going to take every one of my curios off as well, including my invisible ring and my bauble heart canister. I'm going to take all of my armor off as well. I am going to put this right there. And I'm going to put all of my stuff in the backpack. So let me organize it first so you know where to go from, basically. So all of this is to go on your person. And then what I'll do is I'll put that one right in the middle there. Creative energy cell. Time one can go there. You know what? You don't really need torches, but I will put torches right there for you. So that is where all of the stuff is. Stuff in here. And I'll probably set this as the world spawn. So how do I do this? Slash set. It's normally... Oh, do you have to be in... Yeah, you have to be in cheat mode, don't you? So let's go cheat mode. Slash set world spawn. That's the one. And you just do that. So now, whenever you log in, it will be right here. Of course, there's a pillager attack as soon as I do that. But the other thing I'm going to do is simple backups, backup, start. There you go. So it's going to do a little backup for us. I will bundle. Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Because I wanted to unclaim everything. There is a command for that. I'll do another backup after this. It's fine. So, FTB chunks. I think it's unclaim all. And then me. There you go. So if I have a look at the map again. There you go. Nothing is claimed anymore. That's a good looking map, to be fair. Piglin has come out as well. Brilliant. Oh, I love it. Right. And with that, I think we are going to end the episode and the series. So for the final time in this series, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next pack. Bye.